Have you ever stopped to think about where your money really is? Imagine waking up one day, logging into your banking app, and seeing nothing, no access, no funds, just a blank screen. Sounds like a nightmare, doesn't it? But for thousands of people, this has been their reality. In 2023 alone, we've seen banks collapse overnight, leaving customers stranded without access to their hard-earned savings. While you sleep soundly believing your money is safe, inflation, political decisions, and systemic risks are quietly eroding its value. Today, I'm going to show you 7 powerful assets that can protect your wealth better than any bank ever could. These aren't just alternatives. They're smarter, safer, and built for the modern world. Stay with me because by the end of this video, you'll have actionable strategies to safeguard your financial future and take control of your wealth. 1. Treasury bonds. Let's talk about stability, something everyone craves in uncertain times. Treasury bonds are backed by the full faith and credit of the U.S. government, making them one of the safest investments on the planet. Unlike the measly interest rates offered by banks today, Treasury bonds are currently paying over 4% annually, and in some cases, even more depending on the term. This is significantly higher than what most savings accounts offer, allowing your money to grow predictably while preserving its value against inflation. For those who prioritize safety and reliability, Treasury bonds provide peace of mind. During economic storms, these bonds become even more valuable as investors flock to them as safe havens. Their low-risk nature makes them a cornerstone of any wealth protection strategy, especially when traditional banking systems feel increasingly unreliable. Accessibility is another key advantage of Treasury bonds. You don't need millions to start investing. Platforms like Treasury Direct allow you to buy bonds directly from the government with as little as $100. For those seeking flexibility or diversification, brokerages like Fidelity or Vanguard offer additional options tailored to different investment goals. While they're designed as medium to long-term assets, Treasury bonds can be redeemed before maturity if needed, albeit with potential price variations based on market conditions. This combination of accessibility, safety, and above-average returns makes Treasury bonds an attractive alternative to stagnant bank accounts. In a world where inflation quietly erodes purchasing power, Treasury bonds ensure your money works harder for you. But here's the real kicker. Treasury bonds aren't just about earning interest. They're about securing your financial future. With geopolitical tensions, rising inflation, and systemic risks threatening the global economy, having a predictable, government-backed asset is invaluable. Imagine knowing that part of your wealth is shielded from market volatility and banking crises. Whether you're planning for retirement, building an emergency fund, or simply looking for a smarter place to park your cash, Treasury bonds offer a solution that aligns with both short-term needs and long-term goals. Why settle for less when you can protect and grow your wealth simultaneously? 2. Real estate. Real estate has always been the ultimate symbol of wealth, and for good reason. It's tangible, appreciates over time, and generates passive income through rent. Picture this. Instead of watching your money lose value in a bank account, you invest in property that pays you monthly while increasing in worth. Cities like Austin, Nashville, and Raleigh have seen property values skyrocket by over 40% in just 3 years. Even during temporary slowdowns, history shows us that real estate rebounds stronger than ever. By 2025, urban areas and logistics properties are already showing signs of recovery, proving once again that real estate is a timeless wealth generator. The beauty of real estate lies in its dual role. It preserves capital and creates consistent cash flow. Of course, owning property comes with responsibilities, maintenance costs, taxes, and potential vacancies. But smart investors know how to mitigate these risks. Location is key. Choose wisely, and your property becomes a cash flow machine. For example, investing in up-and-coming neighborhoods or commercial spaces tied to growing industries can maximize returns. And if buying outright feels out of reach, REITs, real estate investment trusts, provide a way to dip your toes into the market with minimal capital. Companies like Prisa or Realty Income make investing in real estate as simple as buying stocks. REITs allow you to earn dividends without dealing with tenants or repairs, offering a hands-off approach to real estate investing. This versatility ensures there's a path for everyone to benefit from real estate. The psychological appeal of real estate cannot be overstated. Unlike abstract assets like stocks or cryptocurrencies, real estate is something you can see, touch, and control. It gives you a sense of ownership and accomplishment that few other investments can match. Moreover, real estate offers tax advantages, such as deductions for mortgage interest and depreciation, further enhancing its profitability. Whether you prefer direct ownership or fractional shares, real estate offers something no bank can: true, lasting wealth creation. Wouldn't you rather own a piece of land that grows in value than leave your money stagnant in a depreciating bank account? 3. Gold. Gold isn't just a shiny metal. It's a lifeline in turbulent times. When governments print endless amounts of money and economies teeter on the edge of collapse, gold remains steadfast. In 2025 alone, gold prices soared past $3,000 per ounce, a testament to its enduring appeal amid global uncertainties. Geopolitical tensions, rumors of central banks reassessing reserves, and rising inflation have all fueled this surge. Unlike paper currencies, which can be devalued overnight, gold is scarce, indestructible, and universally accepted. It doesn't rely on interest rates or government promises. It simply exists, unshakable and timeless. For centuries, gold has served as a hedge against systemic collapse, and its relevance only grows stronger in today's unpredictable world. Think of gold as financial insurance. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's legendary partner, famously said that gold was invaluable for Jewish families fleeing Vienna in 1939. He understood its role as protection against systemic collapse. Today, central banks themselves are hoarding gold, signaling its importance in preserving wealth. You can buy physical gold through reputable dealers like APMEX or JM Bullion, or opt for ETFs like GLD for easier storage. These options cater to different preferences, whether you want the tangibility of holding gold bars or the convenience of digital ownership. Yes, gold doesn't generate income, but neither does a bank account earning negligible interest. What it does offer is peace of mind. The kind that only comes from knowing your wealth is protected against whatever chaos the world throws at you. What sets gold apart is its universal recognition and timeless value. Throughout history, civilizations have turned to gold during periods of crisis because it transcends borders, cultures, and political ideologies. Even in our modern era dominated by digital finance, gold retains its allure. Consider this. When markets crash and currencies falter, people instinctively seek refuge in gold. Its scarcity ensures that it will never lose its intrinsic worth, unlike fiat money subject to manipulation. By incorporating gold into your portfolio, you're not just hedging against inflation. You're safeguarding your wealth for generations to come. Isn't that worth considering? 4. Collectibles and luxury items. What if I told you that becoming wealthy could involve something as enjoyable as collecting rare watches, classic cars, or artwork? Some luxury items appreciate faster than traditional investments. Take the Rolex Daytona Paul Newman, bought for $200 in the 1970s and sold for over $17 million. Or consider the Ferrari 250 GTO, which fetched $70 million at auction. Even quirky collectibles like limited edition sneakers or Lego sets have seen massive appreciation. These items share 3 traits: scarcity, aesthetic appeal, and a passionate community willing to pay top dollar for exclusivity. Investing in collectibles turns passion into profit, creating a unique blend of personal enjoyment and financial gain. The beauty of collectibles lies in their dual purpose. They're both investments and passions. While your money sits idly in a bank, These assets multiply quietly in the background. Platforms like Rally and Masterworks now allow average investors to buy fractional shares in fine art and collectibles, democratizing access to this lucrative market. For instance, owning a fraction of a Picasso painting or a vintage Ferrari might sound impossible, but technology has made it achievable. Of course, this asset class requires patience and knowledge, but the rewards can be extraordinary. Imagine owning a piece of history or luxury that not only retains its value but enhances it over time. Beyond financial gains, collectibles offer emotional satisfaction. They connect you to stories, craftsmanship, and cultural significance that transcend monetary value. Whether it's admiring the intricate details of a rare watch or marveling at the genius behind a masterpiece painting, collectibles enrich your life beyond mere numbers. They also serve as conversation starters, status symbols, and reflections of refined taste. Wouldn't you rather build wealth elegantly than leave your money trapped in a depreciating bank account? Your collection could become a legacy passed down through generations. 5. Physical cash. In a world increasingly dominated by digital transactions, there's something profoundly liberating about holding cold, hard cash. During banking crises in Greece, Lebanon, and even Silicon Valley Bank in 2023, thousands were left stranded without access to their funds. Banks froze accounts, ATMs ran dry, and card became useless. Having a cash reserve isn't paranoia, it's preparation. Financial expert Susie Orman recommends keeping $1,000 to $2,000 in a secure place at home. This isn't about speculation. It's about ensuring you're never caught off guard when systems fail. Physical cash gives you independence, a lifeline when everything else falters. Imagine being stuck on the road with no signal, no bank access, and an empty gas tank. Your card won't work, but cash will. Physical cash gives you discretion, immediate access, and freedom from reliance on digital systems. While storing large sums isn't practical or safe, maintaining a small stash to cover 1 to 2 months of expenses ensures you're prepared for emergencies. Discretion, immediate access, and independence from the system make physical cash an underrated yet essential part of any wealth protection strategy. It's not glamorous, but it's effective. After all, what good is money if you can't use it when you need it most? Finally, physical cash serves as a reminder of simplicity and control. In a society obsessed with complexity, cryptocurrencies, algorithmic trading, and digital wallets, cash brings us back to basics. It empowers you to navigate life's uncertainties without relying on institutions that may falter. Think of it as a backup plan, a fail-safe mechanism that ensures you're never powerless. So, why gamble with your financial security when a small stash of cash can save the day? Keep it hidden, keep it secure, and let it stand as a testament to your readiness for whatever comes next. 6. Your own business. What if your money could work as hard as you do? Instead of letting it stagnate in a bank, why not transform it into a business? A self-sustaining engine of wealth creation? Entrepreneurs turn ideas into income streams, creating autonomy, cash flow, and limitless growth potential. From Johnny's Pizzeria starting with one oven to Jeff Bezos selling books from his garage, countless success stories prove that businesses don't have to start big to become impactful. Digital platforms like Shopify and Etsy make entrepreneurship more accessible than ever, allowing you to monetize skills or products with minimal upfront investment. A well-structured business doesn't just pay you, it multiplies your efforts. A business offers unparalleled flexibility and scalability. Unlike fixed-income assets like bonds or savings accounts, a business can adapt to changing market conditions and consumer demands. Sarah Blakely turned $5,000 into billions by solving a simple problem women face daily. Her Spanx empire didn't require advanced degrees or venture capital. It required vision, determination, and execution. Similarly, Content creators on platforms like YouTube or TikTok are building 6- and 7-figure incomes by sharing their expertise or creativity. The possibilities are endless, and the barriers to entry have never been lower. Whether you dream of opening a cafe, launching an app, or freelancing online, your business can become the cornerstone of your financial independence. Building a business isn't easy. It involves risks, challenges, and sacrifices, but the rewards far outweigh the costs. Imagine waking up every day knowing you're building something entirely yours, something that grows in value and generates income regardless of external factors. A business allows you to take control of your destiny, free from the limitations imposed by traditional employment or banking systems. It forces you to think critically, solve problems, and innovate. Most importantly, it teaches resilience, a trait that benefits every aspect of life. Wouldn't you rather control your destiny than leave your money sitting idle in a bank, losing value year after year? Your business could be the most powerful asset you'll ever own. 7. Cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are polarizing, controversial, and undeniably transformative. Bitcoin, the king of crypto, has outperformed every traditional asset over the past decade. Imagine turning $100 invested in 2010 into $50 million today. While past performance doesn't guarantee future results, the numbers speak for themselves. Bitcoin operates independently of governments and banks, offering scarcity by design. Only 21 million units will ever exist. It's liquid, borderless, and immune to political manipulation. Major institutions like BlackRock and countries like El Salvador are already embracing it. Cryptocurrencies represent the cutting edge of financial innovation, challenging outdated systems and empowering individuals worldwide. Yet, cryptocurrencies aren't just about profit. They represent freedom. Michael Saylor, CEO of MicroStrategy, calls Bitcoin digital gold, using it to hedge against monetary inflation. Yes, volatility exists, but so does opportunity. Starting small is easy. Platforms like Coinbase or Cash App let you begin with as little as $1. As governments accumulate debt and banks falter, ignoring crypto's role in wealth protection might be short-sighted. Could Bitcoin be the safe haven of the digital era? Only time will tell, but positioning yourself ahead of the curve could pay off exponentially. Imagine participating in a financial revolution that redefines how we store and transfer value. Finally, cryptocurrencies embody the spirit of decentralization and empowerment. They challenge centralized authorities, giving individuals unprecedented control over their finances. Whether you view them as speculative investments or revolutionary tools, their impact on the global economy is undeniable. By allocating a portion of your portfolio to cryptocurrencies, you're not just diversifying, you're embracing the future. In a world where traditional systems show cracks, wouldn't you rather explore new frontiers of wealth creation? Crypto might seem risky, but staying complacent in a rapidly evolving landscape carries its own dangers. Which of these 7 assets resonates with you? Are you ready to take control of your wealth and stop relying on broken systems? Leave a comment below sharing which asset excites you the most. I read every response and love hearing about your journey. If you found this video valuable, get a thumbs up and subscribe for more insights to help you build lasting wealth. Remember, the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. Let's make your money work harder than ever before.